Knoxville Raceway, fueled by speed. I'm just a die-hard race fan that wants to go racing, and I'm just lucky enough to get the opportunity to do it for nearly 30 years now. I took racing so serious my entire life. I still do. There's no one out here that'll tell you that's ever been around Brooke Tatnell that will find anyone that thinks about racing more. Seeing my kids get involved in it takes me back to a part in life where I was doing this with my dad. My dad's my Superman, my hero, my idol. So to see my kids come along with it. But look, it got to a point where I won certain races in Australia, had won outlaw shows over here, and I then turned around and went, okay, at the end of the day, I haven't done too bad. I'm going to enjoy this a little bit more. I don't know any better. I'm working in the building trade, building houses during the week, so we can continue to race as much as possible. It's just something. It is a drug. It is a drug that you get hooked on, and I'm going to be one of these guys, and people joke about it. I'll be the guy that's sitting in the car that has a heart attack at 90 years old in the push-off lane because I just don't want to give it up. The biggest sense of pride would have come after winning my first Australian title. I spent 17 years trying to win one. So what does it say about me is I'm pig-headed and stupid and I'm never going to give in. So I take a lot of pride in someone that, you know, is out there battling away and won't give up. The very first time I raced was a mechanics race. I sat on a pillow and 2 phone books to see over the dashboard. I was 13 years old and I was damn fast. I was so fast, my dad was running on the infield on foot next to me going, the gas pedal's on the right. So that was my first race.
First win?
Came at Parramatta City Raceway, a place that I'll always call my home track, whether I only get to race there maybe once every year or twice every year, it'll always be my home track. Dedicated, passionate and honest about it. Good racer, but you know, I would do anything to go race, but also took his family along the ride with him.
The fastest person to ever go around Knoxville Raceway?
I blow track records off, to be honest. I never thought much. When I set the track record that night, I came into the pits and I said to the boys, I don't know what's wrong, but that's as good as we've got. And I said, what time was it? And they said 14.4, and I went, we're a second off, we're slow, we're half a second off the pace. And they're like, no, 14.4. And I said, yeah. And they went, no, 14.4, not 15.4. So I blew it off. Track records don't mean much, but I will say, standing for 10 years, I now know why Terry McCarr was so racked off when we broke the track record, and it does mean something to know that you've got around this place and you've turned the best lap so far.
How do you describe sprint car racing?
It's an adrenaline junkie on Red Bull. It's so fast, it's paced, it's crazy. It's an adrenaline high that you'll never achieve any other way in life. It's a skill set that you've got to be able to, the biggest skill set you've got to have is to be able to stay focused.
What fuels you?
Racing and family. It's very simple. I can't race without my family and without their support, but it's the adrenaline rush. But really, it's probably looking at trying to be better every night, week in, week out, get better and better and better. So the way I look at it, there's a lot left of improvement in Brooke Tatnell. That's who Brooke Tatnell is.